Hi guys, Kev here with MotoGP 20 on the PC, and in this video we're going to be starting a brand new career and going through the new managerial career. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to debut in Moto3 and work our way up in this career. Okay, so this looks like we are choosing our manager. So have all their salary and signing on bonus is all the same. The only difference, not a lot of experience, a potential gamble. All of them specialise in getting good salary offers, specialise in economic negotiations for bonuses and salary rates, specialise in seeking out offers to sign on from teams, specialised, okay, same as the other person. Okay. Might go with this guy just because his skills are the most balanced. Let's go with Julian Huber. Okay, so let's go with the My World Racing team. Race options. I've been doing some testing off camera, and I've found that I'm between 65 and 75%. I'm comparing this with the previous MotoGP 19 game. It seems possibly harder on the 19 game. I was running at 100% in the Moto2 class. I never actually made it up to MotoGP. So yeah, I don't know if this is harder or if it's just back when I was doing Moto3 on the 19 game that I was down in the 50s and that. It was actually the Moto2 that I made the biggest steps up in difficulty, but I think for now I'm going to stick it on, let's say 67, because between 65 and 70 was about where I was, so we'll go with 67. Okay, so race length, I'm going to do 25%, bike damage, have that on, proportionate, yep, off, penalty, I'm going to have a okay, yep, make that strict. Research and development. Got engine and frame, aerodynamics and electronics. We can only in Moto3 do the engine and the frame. Okay, got 150. Another one. Now they're equally balanced. Okay, cool. Okay, so here is where we choose our chief engineer and data analyst. We can replace them, but let's just give them a chance for now. Yeah, so I'm going to be running all the sessions apart from warm-up, but I will be editing the videos so that you don't have to watch me sit through an hour of free practice. So I will show maybe my qualifying lap and then the race. Okay, so I've just finished the development tests in the Sal circuit, and there's a little difference here from the 2020 game to 2019, and that is there is an extra category, I guess, for the distance analysis to get perfect. I've always struggled with this distance analysis test, so I couldn't even get into the second bar, the 101 research data points. So for race simulation, I kept on going off track for one lap in the 5. I probably could do this, but for 25 points, I'm not sure I can be bothered. And for the quick lap simulation, I got the fastest, so the full research data points. So far out of free practice, I've been the quickest. I've got a feeling that the difficulty I've set isn't high enough, but we'll see how qualifying goes, and we'll see how the race goes as well. And then for round 2, we'll either keep it the same or we'll increase it if I win by a considerable amount. Obviously, with the contracts we have at the minute, we just have to finish top 15 in the race and top 10 in the championship, I believe. So if we're winning races, then on a slower bike, then obviously the difficulty is too low. We're just following Yamanaka around at the moment, and let's see what our first time is. See if we can grab a slipstream over the line at 2:11. Okay, so I'm running to 11.438, and we've got Jamamasia in second, 0.6 of a second down. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, so here we are at race time. I'm going to go with the hard front and hard rear because it's 48-degree track temperature, and I'm going to have a full fuel load. So let's go. So I'm in pole position. We've got Masia. Everyone seems to be running mediums and softs. That's interesting considering the track temperatures. It's a 5-lap race, so it's not too many laps, but this is quite a long track. Okay. Let's get to it. And set the power down to 1 before I forget and run out of fuel. Okay, so off the line we've got Masia and Foggia beating us to the first corner. See if we can catch up to them on the second corner. So the two Leopard riders here are in first and second. No crashes so far. Usually you'd expect first corner shenanigans in a Moto3 race. So here's an example of the new damage system. I just tapped the back of Foggia there, and I just got some light damage. And you might have seen actually as well, my rider just sort of put his hand up to, to say sorry for doing a Lorenzo or some other rider that's known for dive bombing. Maybe dive bomb Darren. Okay, so just sitting behind them at the minute. Around turn 11. Let's see if we can catch them. Oh. There's still no crashes, which is very surprising. Just as I go slightly on the curbs there. So they've just gained a bit of a lead there, but I've just pulled it back on the brakes and then back down to the home straight. Let's see if we can catch a slipstream. A bit too far away. Got Minio behind us on the Sky BR46 bikes, I believe. Okay, much harder on the brakes than they are, so we've caught up a lot round there. although So has 4th place. Around turn 3 under the DHL bridge into the two 90-degree turns, turn 4 and 5, before the sharp left turn 6. Get past Foggia here, he's going to try and go up the inside, but oh, just nudges the back of me, but I am staying on. Okay, let's try and catch Masia. Go through turn 8 and 9. So you'll notice here that we're actually running in the daytime, whereas the MotoGP, they usually run nighttime at the start. So yeah, it's because Moto3, sorry, runs earlier in the day, and so the game is reflecting that. So I think that's quite cool. So there will be 3 different time of days for this track, so we should probably check that out at some point. See what the gap is between me and Masia as we come down to the final corner of lap 2. The rear just sticking out on me the bit there. Okay. So I just ran the fastest lap of the race. Through turn 2. So if I keep an eye on my fuel load as well, I might increase my my fuel consumption to number 2. And see if we can catch Masia up. Oh, I've run very hot into there. That's allowed Minio to get right on my rear. Okay. Seem to have a bit more speed through there than Masia. Coming up to turn 12 now. Oh, as I make a right mess of these three corners here. And off track I go. Okay, so that's the end of lap 3. 2 more laps to go. Let's see if we increase the power to 2. See if we can catch up and grab first place. Just got to keep an eye on our fuel so we don't run out before the end of the race. Yes, a bit smoother through there. We seem to be gaining under the DHL bridge again. Out of turn 5 into sharp turn 6. Let's try not to run wide this time. Oh, it's much better, much better. Okay. Try and follow the same line as Masia, just as my tyres are asking for a bit of mercy. But no time for mercy when you've got a race to win. Okay, so we're right on his back now, so let's see where we can take this lead and hopefully drop our fuel mapping down. It's back to 1 again. And get round the outside of him. Nice. Nice. Oh, don't want to run it too wide there as he's back up, but we've got the inside corner here. Okay. So it's flashing yellow now. I've got 1.6 of a lap in fuel, and just as we're entering the last corner for the final lap, so we're back down to power setting 1, and let's see if we can hold on to this first place. Set a fastest lap at 2:11. Oh, he's going to come up the inside? No. Okay, we're out successfully round turn 2. Got Ayuma Sasaki's just crashed out. I think that's the... and Dennis Onchu. It seems like they had a crash together. We'll see at the end of the race if they remounted. Presumably they won't get any points anyway. So it seems like we're holding on to this first place. Just about. Oh, as we cut a corner, now we've just been given a 0.3 second penalty for that, so we're going to have to push to see if we can finish 0.3 ahead. Okay. We're much better around those corners, and we've just made up a whole load of time. So hopefully this penalty won't cost us first place. As we come round the final corner, the last lap, and let's see. Fuel up to 2 for this last bit. In our first race here in LaSalle.
While the riders complete their victory lap, let's take a look at the final ranking of the Moto3.
I had a 2.3 second lead in the end over Jamamasia. So I think for the next race I'm going to increase the difficulty a bit, because winning on a not underdeveloped bike is too easy. So we're aiming to be around 15th, so I want to make it a bit better series, a bit more interesting. I don't want to just be running away with the championship.
This victory is the cherry on top of an exhausting weekend. If his team keeps working like this, it will be really difficult for his opponents to overtake him.
Okay guys, so that was my first race in career mode of MotoGP 20. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what was missing. So this is my first video of this channel, so yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.